Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. Before we start, I just want to say that you can now get my Oracle deck, the little guide deck, with free worldwide shipping on my website nordicl.com. Okay, back to today's reading. The one thing universe is trying to fix for you now. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. Like always, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with this card. We have pile 2 with this card. And we have pile 3 with this card. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub-readings. Hello, pile number 1 and welcome to your reading. So the one thing universe is trying to fix for you now, let's figure that out together. You felt drawn to this card. Let's see here behind the tape. We have shaker and truth. Okay. The shaker is a medicine tool. It is a medicine tool, you know, you shake it. Okay, let's put it here. And let's just prepare the first half of your reading. And we have a bunch of small cards. And we're going to start with these cards. But first, a couple of tarot cards. So what is the one thing the universe is trying to fix for pile number 1? Should we do one more? Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. Let's see what we got. We have the moon. Wow. You know, with the shaker and truth here. The shaker is good like to use, you know, you use it to release energies and to call in spirits. So it's like release energies, and we have the moon. Something is like and the fire here, like almost like pushing something up to the surface, making it seen, because the dogs, they are all looking at the full moon here, making the truth seen, making the hidden seen. Also, the full moon has a very strong light. You know, when it's full moon outside, the night is always a little bit lighter. So something like bringing something to light and burning it up here with the fire. So like almost like a release here. We have the bear here showing healing. So something being pushed up. It could be from your subconscious mind with the moon, but it could also be something that's going on around you, somebody doing something around you, or something like being something that has been hidden from you, somebody doing something behind your back that is being like somebody's true intentions being revealed or something like that as well. So 2 things here. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, this could be releasing some kind of relationship blockage, something in the subconscious mind, or something that's hidden, like an energy that is hidden, or somebody's intentions that are hidden, even like a wound. You know, like something like stuck in your subconscious mind, in your emotions, that's being pushed up to be released. Something is supposed to be pushed up and released. And it could be because there's the Knight of Cups here. And then we have on the Wheel of Fortune here, we have a king and a queen dancing. And look, they got rid of something here. The king and queen are dancing. Actually, the king is pushing. I didn't see that. See that? The king kicked his opponent or something out of the wheel. What an intense Wheel of Fortune. So there are things going on that are affecting you and another person, or you yourself, like kind of. Okay, let's do more cards. Let's see what's going on here. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, I mean. 10 of Cups. Once again, a man and a woman. You see here with 1 cup. But this could also be aspects within yourself, you know, yin and yang, like something being released from the feminine. Yeah, the moon is the feminine energy. So like your feminine, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, like your feminine side is the left side of your body. So it could be like you have some kind of physical things going on the left side of your body. And then like it's a union here, coming into union here, or getting rid of somebody that's like, and it feels like it's kicking like a masculine energy. The last card here is Justice. Wow, this is like super clear. Justice energy, Libra energy. Yeah, to bring balance. So the one thing universe is trying to fix for you now, really like to push something up to the surface that's been hidden within your energy, within your feelings, within your thoughts, or within a third person, within some outer energy messing with you in your relationship, or like another, like actual person messing with you in some way. And it's like making it very clear and burning that up, and then bring harmony, balance, and justice to you. Justice to you. Okay, let's see these cards. Decision. The moon and the sun. Yeah, once again, the moon and the sun. The sun is yang energy. The moon is yin energy. So the yin and the yang, decision. Taking action or surrendering. Okay, what else do we have here? We have 6. Enjoy time. 6 days or 6 weeks. Number 6 somehow made me think of 6 of Cups. So yeah, it could be like some kind of soulmate situation going on here. Soulmate situation. It feels like clearing the air, clearing the subconscious mind, clearing the intention, just making everything like crystal clear. Truth here, bringing out the truth. Also, you know, when you use the shaker, you pray, you call on the spirits. It's very powerful actually, and it's like something like it's all about cleansing and transforming and making things very clear, like what's going on, what do I feel, what do I think, what's the subconscious mind, what is the truth in my feelings and my thoughts, what is the truth in this other person's feelings and thoughts, and how can this turn out in the best way. We have 10 and 10 here. Wheel of Fortune is 10 and 10 of Cups is 10, and Justice. So something seems to be something very good coming out of this. Something very good is going to come out of this. Like big time, you know, because 10 of Cups, you know, is like a very happy ending. A very happy ending, you know. You feel completely happy with how it ended. And Wheel of Fortune, you know, this is meant to be. This is destiny. So it's destiny here. Could be like you and someone else. Like, and I know, you know, of course, not all of you are... there is like, we can make this into a like pure love reading. Like this has to do with you and someone else. But I know like not all of you, because this is general reading. I also see like another story to this, or another way to interpret the cards. And this is you overcoming something within you, or maybe like a difficult relationship, or somebody that's like messing with you. And you were like, it could even be like something messing with you. 6th house makes me think of work and health. I could even be like you're fighting something here. You are fighting something here, and it's like it's not so clear, because you know shaker makes me think of, you know, this is a shamanic card here. When we work with shamanic energies, it's always like we work with energies on a 4D level almost, you know. So it's always like kind of like big, I don't know, big energy, but it's like a little bit more dense energies, and it's like moving them and dissolving them and like unfolding them. So I feel like you are like you're you're fighting something that's like a little bit more on the denser side, but I do see like you're like, it's like Knight of Cups is also you almost coming out of that. You're coming out. It's like it's all about burning, making it clear, burning it up, maybe helping you to make a decision here. Because it's hard to make a decision when it's not clear. And I feel like the sun and the moon, you know, you're holding on opposite sides here. I feel like the sun and moon should become one. It's some kind of union here between... Because the moon and the sun, you know, the subconscious mind and the external almost, you know. If the moon is the internal and the sun is the external. We need to, if we're going to make it very true... Okay, I have to go downstairs to check because something just fell. Yeah, okay, it made a big noise. I don't know if you heard it. Okay, that was crazy. Cats chasing a bird, everything falling on the floor from the kitchen. So yeah, okay, but I'm back. And I think we're just gonna continue with some more cards. And let's do the chakra cards. We have heart chakra, I love, but I can be unforgiving, underactive heart chakra. Wow, we have an overactive sacral chakra, I feel aggressive. Yeah, it can be easy to feel, these two goes together. The heart is closed and the sacral chakra is overactive here. So something is stirring up a lot of emotions in you and closing your heart. And I think this is like the one thing universe is trying to fix for you now is to like also heal the heart and balance the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is where we connect emotionally with ourselves, but also with other people here. So there seems to be something like there's a blockage that needs to be released there. It has to do, we have the moon, it has to do with the subconscious. It could have to do like the core cause, the root cause could be some kind of childhood wound. It could be a feminine wound. It could be the mother wound with the moon here because the moon talks about the feminine. So it could be like the core wound is the mother wound, not being loved, not being taken care of. And this could be like somehow reflecting in other relationships in your life. Could even be, you know, you have somebody in your life that are triggering these wounds by treating you in a bad way. And I think, you know, it's very, actually your message is very clear. You know, the one thing universe is trying to fix for you now is to make things clear. What is what? Why are you in this situation? How can it improve? Why are you feeling these type of feelings? How can they heal? I don't think it's only like making it clear. It's actually healing it because we have the bear here. The bear is about healing. We have the fire here. The fire is about transforming. So opening the heart, sacral chakra and heart is in focus here. We have challenge to make you move away from some challenge. We have all the chakra colors here. Yeah. Cleanse. Yeah, cleanse and purify yourself. To cleanse and purify your energy. We have vision. Yeah, once again, to make things clear for you. No confusions. For you to know what's what. Who. Somebody's in your life. Like, just like. And also make you like strong in your decisions here. Because you need to make decisions. Maybe you need to put boundaries for yourself. Maybe you need to. I don't know what type of decisions that you need to make, but you need to make like certain decisions for yourself that are healthy for you, that are sustainable almost, and that are good for you, and where you can heal, where things can work out for you. You know, Knight of Cups, if this is your energy, is also, you know, being in touch with your instincts, your intuition, knowing what to do, making the most loving choice for yourself and for the people that you care about. And once again, there seems to be like, yes, there's going to be like, I feel like, because it was very intense when the things fell in the kitchen. You know, I heard this big, I don't know if you heard it, but it's like what's happening? You know, it felt like it was like 10 glasses that was shattered, but it wasn't. It was something else that fell. Utensils, is that the name? Yeah, with all these big things. I don't know what the name is, but yeah, it made this big noise anyways. So I think it's gonna be like, when things are coming up from the moon here, the subconscious mind, and you know, I feel aggressive, there could be like some really strong triggers coming up here, and it could be like some kind of like release. There's also a storm outside here in Sweden. It's been like for a couple of days now, you know, so it could be like it's gonna be also like it's stormy. It's like a little bit stormy, a little bit intense, a lot of triggers, maybe even a lot of changes, maybe even like you have to take decisions. And you feel like, whoa, like this, like just like high energy. But that's only when it's kind of like being pushed up to the surface. And then comes kind of the burning part, the transforming part. And then, you know, the challenge and how you are overcoming this challenge here. And once again, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups and Justice here, showing like there's a good outcome to this. There's a very good outcome to this, probably where you have healed, where you have brought back balance maybe to a relationship, or to the relationship with yourself, or to your health, or whatever this, however this resonated for you, what was going on, you know. There is something with destiny here also with Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune also talks about cycles, and there's somebody being kicked off here. There's somebody, I don't know, piggybacking on I don't know the name, but like somebody is being kicked out of your life here, and it's the masculine here kicking somebody out of your life here. So it could even be that you're kicking somebody out of your life, or somebody's being removed out of your life, and this also strengthens another relationship that you have here, or the relationship with yourself. But somebody's definitely being kicked out here, and I think it's good. Justice, you know, I talked this Libra energy. Libra is connected to Venus and the 7th house. 7th house is relationship and shadow self. And I think, you know, for most of you, I think this is where things are happening. The relationship with yourself, your shadow self, but maybe also somebody important. It could also be like committed relationships, like, yeah, it could be marriage, but it could also be like somebody else that's very close to you, intimate relationship. Could even be like clients and things like that, you know, people that are close to you. This is changing, and it's like, it's good, you know, very good outcome here. You're getting rid of something that you haven't been really clear about. It's now becoming clear, or you're solving like a problem you didn't know how to solve. For some of you, this could be health. And why do I say that? Because yeah, we have 6 here. 6 makes me think of, you know, the 6th house, which is work and health, and also Virgo energy. So yeah, for some of you, this is about health, but it could also be like, this is causing you some kind of health issue. You have a health issue maybe. And many times, you know, there's always a deeper energetic cause to this. There's a deeper energetic cause to why you have this illness or physical imbalance. And it could be, you know, that you are releasing some kind of emotion, some kind of emotional wound, some kind of trauma, or some people that are like a situation that's just like too much. And this causes like your nervous system to relax. This causes like the energy flow through your chakras. And it's like some of you, like you will self-heal a physical problem or a health problem that you've been having. That's good. Pluto, yeah, look at this. We talk about transformation, and then we have Pluto here. Yeah, so transforming, and look at the vultures sitting here on Pluto. Yeah, I felt like somebody's like, it's like an energy vampire being kicked out of your life here. And I like that the masculine here is like, yeah, you don't belong here anymore in my life. You don't belong here in my life. You're not allowed to mess with me and my loved ones maybe. But you're being kicked out. So the masculine energy takes action. So something about taking action here. And this is a very straightforward action. You know, this is just a kick and this person is out. So yeah. So 6 days and 6 weeks seems to be important for you too. That something is going on between 6 days and 6 weeks from when you're watching this reading. We have creation. Wow, beautiful. Okay. Solar plexus chakra, you know, yeah, you feel like you are, it starts out, I think like this, when this like starts, I think it's just going to be like a lot of triggers. And I think you're going to feel like I feel like your heart is going to close. And I can love, but I can be unforgiving, and you feel like betrayed, or you feel sad, or it's like almost like when the heart is closed, you know, we can be like almost victimizing, like feeling like very overwhelmed by negative feelings. And you have aggressive here. I feel aggressive. So it's like almost like you're angry, and you're sad and you feel like somebody really hurt you, or something in the past is coming up and it's really torturing you, some memory or something like that. And I think like in the beginning, I think it's gonna be intense, but I think, you know, you're gonna work this through, because this is the meaning. Universe is pushing this up for you because it needs to be dealt with for you to become happier, lighter, freer, and to be ready for the next chapter. Wheel of Fortune talks about cycles, you know, so there is a new cycle and a new beginning. 10 here, Wheel of Fortune 10, the 10 of Cups here shows also, you know, it's the ending of something so that you can begin something new. We have creation here, something beautiful, you know, is being created for you here. Like this, the next chapter, you know, in your life, whatever that's gonna bring you, it's gonna be something better than what you're leaving behind you. Yeah, currents of emotions, uncontrolled feelings. Yeah, I say once again, you know, I think it's gonna be like initially a little bit intense, but healing is intense. We have Pluto. Pluto is death and rebirth. It is intense, you know. It is intense. For some of you, it could be like that. Pluto has been in Capricorn, you know, 2008 to 2024. And now it's doing its last tour into Capricorn, you know, 1st of September until 19th of November. So it's almost over, but I feel like it's super intense because I have Capricorn placements. Capricorn, Moon, no, Capricorn, Capricorn rising and Venus in Capricorn. Yeah, so I can really feel this like very strongly, but it could also be that you have Aquarius placement, and Pluto is going to be in Aquarius, you know, from the 19th of November and then until 2044, you know. So it could be like for you, it's going to be like, hello, pretty funny because I have Aquarius moon. Yeah, we have the moon here. Yeah, emotional. Yeah, something with like clearing out your emotions and things like that. Yeah, it could be like something is going on with you and Pluto. Maybe you know what it is. And it's not bad. It's actually good. You know, Pluto brings death and rebirth, but Pluto also brings wealth. And I think that's pretty nice because almost like Pluto says like, yeah, you need to go through all these things. You know, and you need to die, you need to be reborn. It's beautiful. It's going to be a little bit painful, but it's going to be okay. And then I'm going to bring you wealth. Yeah, then I'm going to bring you wealth. So for some of you, it's like you're in the beginning of this. For some of you, you are, you know, in the end of this and wealth is coming. But I do think Pluto in Aquarius is going to be so much easier than Pluto in Capricorn. I have to say that. And yeah, and I have an Aquarius moon. So, you know, yeah, Pluto has been in my house. You know, I also have a Sagittarius sun. So Pluto has been in my house my whole life, almost, you know, since 1995. You know, it just continues. And so I know, you know, I think, you know, I have a sense that Pluto in Aquarius is going to be easier. So if you have Aquarius placement, I think it's going to be a little bit easier. So that's just my intuitive feeling. Let's see how it goes. We have spirit, angels of the 4 directions. It's about opening things up for you. Opening all the doors. And even, you know, the chakras here. Opening all the chakras, opening all the doors, liberating you and freeing you. Because there is something better coming for you. There's another chapter for you. Creation. Yeah, something has been created for you. It's like it's time for that next big step. Yeah, this is like not a small step. It's time for that next big change and big step in your life. Big level up in some way. I'm just making some room. Gentleness, compassion, kindness, and soft. And this is nice because we go from, you start out with a closed heart chakra. You have a hard time forgiving because people hurt you. You feel aggressive, you feel angry. And of course, you know, if somebody hurts us, we feel angry about it. So it's complete normal emotions. You go through all these emotions, you cleanse them, you purify them, you heal your mother wound, your childhood wound, the wound of the feminine, maybe from past lifetimes. And out comes the goddess. Gentleness, compassion, kindness, and soft. And I think it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, we both are carrying the attributes of the god and the goddess within us. So something with, because you have past lifetimes, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, if you're a woman in this lifetime, maybe you were a man 10,000 lifetimes, you know. So yeah, the god and goddess within you, something with freeing the goddess. The goddess makes me think of the high priestess. The high priestess is connected to Isis energy, and the high priestess carries deep sacred wisdom and deep sacred knowledge. So you're reconnecting with that deep sacred knowledge and wisdom. And from that place, look at the creation here. There's a new life being created for you. You have 4 direction, angels of the 4 directions. You have angels with you. But this, I feel like the doors are opening up for you. The doors of wealth and abundance, and also something that's, I think it's like, I hear so many scenarios. Yeah, I heard so many scenarios now. It's going to be very personal what's going to open up, but it's going to be something that it's like almost like something in your destiny that has been locked, and it couldn't be opened until you energetically have moved into this place, which I feel like is some kind of union between the god and goddess within you. Your sun, the sun and the moon within you, or the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang, some kind of union within you. Justice here shows it, you know, how it's in harmony. And this harmony opens up the door here. The Empress. Wow, so we talked about the High Priestess, and you know, the Empress is the one level up almost. Even if you almost can't compare the Empress and the High Priestess actually, because they're very different in their energy. Look at this. Okay, the Empress, we have 4 of Cups. We have 8 of Pentacles. You have all your hard work. And we have 7 of Swords. Yeah, 7 of Swords is this tricky energy that you're working through right now. All your hard work is going to be worth it. All that suffering is going to be worth it. It's all going to be worth it. And you know why? Because without it, you wouldn't have transformed. You wouldn't have unlocked the sacred divine and the sacred masculine within you. You wouldn't have found your unique and intimate connection with Source. You wouldn't have unlocked your higher destiny. You wouldn't have opened the gates of abundance and good karma. So it's all worth it. Yes, it sucks at times. Yes, it does. It seems like it's very, very, very intense, with aggressive here even, you know, and uncontrolled feelings here, you know, with the thunder and the storm. Yes, but it's all going to be worth it in the end. Okay, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile number 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So the one thing universe is trying to fix for you now, and you felt drawn to this card. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. It matches my nail polish. So we have soul retrieval with wholeness. Okay, let's put it there, and let's just prepare the first half of your reading. We're gonna do some small cards, but first of all, a couple of tarot cards. So what is the one thing universe is trying to fix for pile number 2? And yeah, there's a storm here still. It's been going on for days. So if you wonder what that sound is, that's what it is. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. That's the one. Okay, let's see what we have. No, the Tower. Yeah, we have the Tower. Okay, let's see here. Wholeness. The Tower. I was thinking like you have a full moon here. Full moons are pretty intense. Okay, the Tower. Let's see how this turns out. Wow, King of Pentacles. Nice. Very nice. A lot of forest energies here. Yeah, a lot of forest energy. We have 10 of Wands. Look at that dark card. 10 of Wands, you know, is a burden. Yeah, you're carrying some kind of burden here. You're carrying some kind of burden. Could be financial burden, but Father of Pentacles or King of Pentacles feels pretty safe here between the Tower and the 10 of Wands. So let's see what else we got. We have 5 of Swords. With the worms, yeah, with the worm, yeah, worm cut in 2 here. 5 of Swords, okay, and we have 4 of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of stability. It's pretty funny. There's a lot of stability, but you're being shaken. Universe is shaking you, and it's because something needs to go. Something needs to go for you to become whole. Something needs to go for you to become whole, and it's a burden, and it has to do with the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is some kind of conflict, tension. There is like some kind of stress here. Yeah, this is stress, and it's giving you, it's heavy to carry this stress. Could even take a toll on your body. But we have King of Pentacles here and the Four of Wands here, which makes me, both of these cards talks a lot about stability. It talks about abundance. It talks about safety. On the material plane, you are okay. But something is with the Tower here, you know. Tower comes in as a divine intervention. It is not a good card. Yeah, and I'm laughing because, you know, what can I do? You know, so many times I get the Tower. So yeah, it's not a good card, but it always ends good. Because it's not good because it's unexpected, and it brings discomfort. And things are being, in a uncomfortable way, things are becoming destroyed almost, or like transformed. But I do feel like you're safe here with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Something with like, this is like something with releasing some kind of burden. Let's do more cards. I think we're gonna do more cards. We have military person. Wow. Wow, war. Military person. So this is stubbornness. This is something stubborn. This is why the Tower has come in here to help you. And once again, Tower in one sense is divine intervention. Many times, you know, we can see the lightning coming from above, you know, as help coming from above. Not all help, you know, from the divine are comfortable. Sometimes, you know, they need to help us by shaking us. You know, it sounds strange maybe, but yeah. So military person makes me think like this is something stubborn. It could be some kind of fear connected to, I don't know, some of you, maybe you're trapped in a country where it's like, where there is war, or where there's like, I know the elections in the US, like there's something going on. It's like you're in the middle of it. And I wonder though, pile number 2, if you're really being affected by this, because somehow, you know, I do feel like somehow it's like, one thing that I hear, it's going to be okay. And for some of you, you're not so affected, but it's like almost like it's around you. Whew, was a tricky reading. Let's do more cards. This could also be some fear from a past lifetime coming up. Fear of death, fear of losing your home. Because we have Four of Wands makes me think of home, or it's very connected to home. It's home, but also like stability, celebration, joy. Okay, let's just do more cards. Maybe we even have to take more tarot cards. I think, yeah, Gemini. Search for exchange, 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay. Gemini is, you know, the 3rd house. The mind, communication. What is going on here? Yeah. What is going on here? We're just going to continue with some more cards. Crown. I sense higher consciousness, balanced. And we have wholeness here, soul retrieval and wholeness. I think there are things on the external, and there could be literal, like you're in a war, or the election of the US, or something else politically, or something going on, because we have a military person here. Something going on that's not in your hands, and it's worrying you. And it's something with that has to do with a past lifetime, because we have soul retrieval here. I think you're facing, it could even be losing your home. It could be losing something. It could be something breaking down. It can be even something is overwhelming here almost. And it has to do with past lifetimes. You are facing some kind of chaotic almost situation, or like something that's triggering you, that is triggering past lifetime fears and worries. And it could even be that you did lose your home in the hurricane, or I don't know what, like something did happen here, or you did lose something else. But there is a higher plan for this. And this is almost awful to say, because, you know, the external, it's not easy. But there seems to be like that you're taking something back here. So it's like, it's almost like the full moon. It's an important lesson, or it's not really a lesson. It's an important healing that you're going through now. And even maybe settling some kind of karma, settling some kind of karmic debt. It could be a lot of things going on in your mind, because we have Gemini here. A lot of things going on in your mind, and it's going, something with your mind is shifting and changing, and your crown chakra and your third eye, because this something is causing you to question God, maybe your belief, maybe the world, maybe humanity, but like something makes you question maybe the way you saw things, maybe the way you handle things, maybe your choices, maybe your life. It seems like you're questioning things, and this is normal. There's big things going on actually with your third eye and your crown chakra, and I think like you're clearing this out. There's been stubborn blockages in these two chakras. These two chakras are the chakras where we are connected with this higher sense of seeing things. You know, we see things from our higher self, but also like this, we have this higher consciousness, and we can understand even human suffering in a way where it brings us peace. You know, it's not suffering anymore. It's just the cycle of life and death almost. So yeah, it's like you're clearing things out here, and I think you're gonna there's some burden that you're releasing, and it's necessary but not comfortable. Yeah. We have heart chakra. I love with respect. So a balanced heart chakra. Both here, look at this. The crown chakra is balanced and the heart chakra is balanced. You're becoming whole. You're becoming whole, but it could be that on your way to do that, it could be that you're really being challenged with some karmic debt. Yeah, this is what I hear, you know. This is what I hear. This is some karma that you're dealing with right now, and it's not an easy one. But, you know, with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here, and they end, you know, joy and celebration and stability, happy ending. Even the Four of Wands means it seems like you're going to overcome this. And you're going to retrieve a part of your soul that was lost in this karmic debt, in these past lifetimes where you were killed, where you lost things, where bad things happened to you in past lifetimes, and you say that now you're settling that and you're taking that, you know, you're clearing that out. We have change, and I love this card. You know, this is fall. I love fall time. So this is like change. Yeah, this is a beauty. It's not, you know, the leaves falls, the trees become all naked. I'm looking out now because, you know, I have like 6 apple trees out here. You know, there's no leaves, but there's some like apples still in the tree. It looks pretty gloomy, you know, but it needs to happen. It's beautiful, you know. It's the cycles, something with the cycles of life and death. It's just the changes and things like that. And it's like, if you can flow with this with some kind of grace and peace, I think it's going to be easier for you. Don't resist the changes of life, even if the changes of life comes with unexpected, uncomfortable suffering. Yeah, because you're being challenged, your safety and stability are being challenged in some way. We have like this is pretty interesting because we have Uranus moving into Gemini next year, and this is one of the big things happening because every time Uranus has been in Gemini, US has always been in a war. There has always been in a war, especially US have always been in a war. So it's like, I know astrologically this is like the talk now, like what's gonna happen. Pluto will be in Aquarius. Yeah, so it's like something is going to happen. I don't remember the date anymore when Uranus moves into Gemini. I'm looking if I have it on here if I have it here on my note, but I don't. Yeah, so but it's going to be a big thing, and I think it's gonna be something with like collectively setting us free. Something like is gonna be set free. And you know, the King of Pentacles here is almost like I feel like your universe is saying like, it's okay, you will be safe. Like that's one thing that you need to bring with you. It's okay, it's going to be safe, but it's going to be a little bit of a ride because something is going to come up that you've been carrying. Ten of Wands, you know, you've been carrying this burden in your energy. So where do we carry all these past lifetimes and karma? You know, it's lodged in our energy field, because we're not born with certain fears. You know, some kids, they're scared of water. Yeah, you're drowned in your past lifetime, you know. So we're still carrying that with us. Or, you know, I hate flying airplanes, even if I've done it like, I think 100 times. So, you know, I don't like it. But I know, you know, probably I crashed, you know, in an airplane. I feel like, woo, you know. So it's like we're carrying this with us. And it's time for you now, you know, it's time for you to be whole. Soul retrieval, wholeness. It's time for you to be whole. We have a number 50 here. So maybe somebody's turning 50 or coming close to 50. But yeah, 5 also means positive change. So this is a positive change. The only way to settle our karmic debt is to face it once again. And this is like a big thing here that you're settling. This is a big thing here. Your heart will be balanced and open. Your heart and your crown chakra, seems like you have like a lot of blockages here. They're going to open up here. So it's going to be nice. And the good thing is here, yes, it's going to be challenging, but you're going to pull through. And you're going to pull through with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here with success. And not only that, you will also you will settle your karmic debt, and you will retrieve something that you lost in past lifetime. So focus here. It's about also focusing on love, you know, it's a focusing. And you know, the octopus here with his big head. We had crown chakra, made me think of the crown chakra. We have Gemini here. You know, Gemini is about the mind and communication. And look at the bubbles here. It's about, you know, clearing out, you know, certain thought patterns, certain energies within you to make you fully aligned with love and higher consciousness. And you're going to be a little bit challenged, but it's, once again, you know, it's normal. You know, we go through challenges, we heal, we change, we purge, and we come out stronger. And this is what's going to happen to you. You're going to come out stronger. You're going to come out rooted, because this has to, I also feel like root chakra here. But look at this. This is definitely the lightning also hitting the top of the tree. This is definitely the crown chakra here. So yeah, it's like almost like knowing it's okay. I don't know how to explain this, but this connection, you probably understand this connection with the higher consciousness, knowing that even bad things are okay in some way, because there's a higher trust in life. There's a higher trust in life, and we're all gonna die, you know. I'm sorry to bring you the news, but yeah, we're all gonna die, and it's gonna happen in one way or another. I'm not saying you're gonna die in any way. I definitely think there could be like some kind of spiritual death here going on. Yeah, it could be like a spiritual death. I do feel like it's more, I do feel like almost like it's more happening outside you than within you. But I think the danger here for you is if you are like, if you lose your house or something and you completely lose it emotionally, it's very easy, you know, to do that. Of course, something happens with your home and things like that, you're going to feel like completely like, well, I'm not saying this is going to happen. Pile number 2, don't get scared. I think for most of you, this is something like happening politically. This is something happening, it feels like something like collectively or politically happening outside you. And I think for you, it's like, it's now you're being put up to the test to keep the connection with love and not fall into the duality. You know, when we had COVID, I don't even know how many years that was ago, but you know, all spiritual teachers, most of them, you know, they became a little bit crazy from my point of view, because, you know, there was this whole war almost going on. Many people, even spiritual people, fell into duality. And, you know, it's something like almost like you're going to be like a little bit, I don't know what's going on, like almost becoming a little bit challenged in your light. Are you really walking on that higher path of compassion, of non-duality? And the storm is really blowing outside, yeah, of compassion and non-duality. And there's a lesson here, and it's like, and I think you can pull through here. I think actually, like, many of you are not going to even be hurt, or like almost like the tower, once again, is outside you. So it's how you handle things. It's more about how you handle things than things actually happening to you. So this is important that you know, because I do feel you're safe, but things are going to happen around you, and you can be drawn into that because you have been that in past lifetimes. You've been fighting, you've been in war, you've been oppressed. So there could be like you're going to face maybe these type of emotions and thoughts again. Okay, this was a very specific reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, just check another pile. So let's see what we got here. North Node in Destiny. Nice. Soul School. North Star. Becoming. Okay. So North Node in Destiny. Yeah. For you to be ready. The North Node, you know, is where we are the direction that we're moving towards. But to be able to fulfill our North Node, we are growing into that role, or to become that person. We have soul retrieval with wholeness here. You're being prepared to become the what's in your destiny, the person that you're meant to become, that says in your North Node your destiny here. And this one thing that's going on here, this last karmic debt, or like a karmic debt that you're dealing with here, with this like pretty something on the external challenging you, military person, some aggressor, some war, some political things, somebody else's opinions. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, it needs to be cleansed out of your heart, and it needs to be cleansed out of your crown chakra for you to find that higher connection of non-duality. Because only from the place of non-duality can you become almost the I am presence. But yeah, the I am that you're supposed to be, for you to unlock your North Node. Wow, this became very high channeling here. Yeah, it's about the right action. It is about the right action. Root chakra here. Yeah, I talked about the root chakra. I said that something with the root chakra, definitely. Root chakra, yeah. It's almost like, you know, you get rid of your humanity. It sounds strange, but like the human you are meant to become the soul you. Like a new you. Like I don't know, it's like almost like you're becoming a new species on Earth. That's more... soul, we need to find a new name. Yeah, we need to find a new name. Yeah, maybe you have a suggestion. What is this new type of human? The Aquarian, the new age, I don't know. Yeah, we'll find a name going further on here. Yeah, right action. Yeah, it's about taking the right action. You need to take the right action in this challenge here. If you take, because this is how you change it. Because in past lifetimes, you didn't take the wrong action, but you took an action that led to more suffering, to more reaction. You know, the right action is an action where you choose love, where you're being guided by your higher self, where you do what is best for your soul's growth, and also where you act from the most compassionate place towards other people. So this is what you're learning here now, and this can take many forms, of course, you know, this can take many forms. But yeah, taking the right action here. Yeah, well, yeah, look at the world here in your hands. It's in your hands. You're a very powerful healer. Pile number 2, I think I have many light workers and healer in pile 2. We have 22 here. Journey guide. And look at this. You're a very powerful healer. You're meant to heal the world, but to be able to heal the world, you have to step into some kind of non-duality way of existing. You can't take sides, light and dark, the shadow and the light, you know, light and dark. There's no war. Like you can't fight within yourself. The shadow you and the light you, it's just, it doesn't, it sounds so strange, but it's like almost like it doesn't exist. It's just, you know, one energy, and it's not even energy, it's just one consciousness. The dark also holds, you know, that high consciousness is just a little bit more dense. Yeah, it's the same. It's the spectra. The light and dark are just on opposite spectras. So the light doesn't hate the darkness, because it would be like hating itself. It would be crazy, you know. But this is like here on Earth, you know, we have separation. So of course the light feels like it's separated from the dark, and the dark feels like it's separated from the light. That, you know, wants to survive, and you know. But from a higher place, when we take a non-duality, You know, there's only consciousness. I sense higher consciousness. Heart chakra open. I am whole. I am whole. I have conquered the full moon here. I can take the right action even in this turmoil. Powerful healer being unlocked. Travel and change in location. That could also be North Node. Some of you, I saw like some of you are going to Tibet. What a random message. I don't know what. Yeah, a very random message. Like some of you are going to Tibet, or you have like some kind of strong connection maybe to India. Yeah, Tibet, India, Burma, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Bali, Japan. Yeah, like those countries. But travel, yeah, north, like could be that it's taking you somewhere. Maybe some of you even in the jungle. Now I see Peru, even Hawaii. Yeah, you're being called to places. Right, it's almost like it's a little bit up to you. Like your universe is trying to fix this for now. I think universe is trying to like it becomes very clear here. It's like almost you're ready. They wouldn't put this on your plate if you weren't ready, you know. So somehow you are ready. Gemini, your mind is strong enough for you to take the right action, because the action starts in the mind. You know, it's the thought. The thought. What thought are we focusing on? If we focus on the negative thoughts, we're gonna take an action that comes from those negative thoughts. Many times, you know, it's fear. But if we can, with Gemini here, focus on this higher consciousness here with the crown chakra, and we can get higher messages, then we can take action that is the right action. So maybe instead of like fighting, we hear a voice saying, yeah, you should go to Tibet. There's a master there you're supposed to meet. Yeah, I don't know where this messages come from. And they're gonna help you, guide you with something, or I don't know what, like something like getting like some small piece, small piece. They're saying like it's a little bit of a small piece. Yeah, you have like some small little piece of information, or a meeting with some master or some teacher or some place. There's something, and they keep saying like there's something small missing. So yeah, once again, you're ready for this. There's like one small piece of the puzzle missing. It's gonna contain that piece of the puzzle you're gonna find when you move or you travel somewhere. And you don't have to worry about finding out what that is. It's just gonna come to you. Yeah, when you're ready, it will come. When the student is ready, the teacher will come. Or how is this? How do you say that? Look at this, dark thoughts. Consciousness, this is perfect. Yeah, dark thoughts. Yeah, you're going to be challenged collectively. You know, there's a lot of things going on here. So there's going to be a lot of dark thoughts. There's going to be like a lot of like in the collective. It's up to you now. You're up to the test. What are you choosing? Love or fear? Non-duality or duality? Consciousness or unconsciousness? You're being put up to the test. And we have rebirth. Metamorphosis, new beginning. You are ready. Some of you are being called to Egypt as well. Yeah, I saw like, I think it's a scarab, or it looks like a scarab. Yeah, you're being called to Egypt. Yeah, rebirth, dark thoughts. Woo, Egypt. You know, if you have pile number 2, you know, you are a very powerful soul, spiritual soul. Of course, you know, you have like a big history, big karmic history. You've been, you know, especially in Egypt, you know, there was a lot of dark things going on, but also in the jungle of Peru, you know, the shamans fighting with dark forces and things like this. You have some karma here that's on the more darker side, and you're dealing with it now, and it's good. You're ready for it. It's not going to be a problem. I feel like you're ready to take the right action. You have already in many ways transcended duality, and you have already found some kind of non-duality. You know, sometimes the best opinion for me, you know, I practice no opinion actually, because and this, you know, for some people this sounds strange maybe, but if you're ready for it, you know, and of course, you know, if you're ready for it, sometimes, you know, opinions many times, you know, comes from the ego and things like that. Pretty nice not to have an opinion and just be like, stay in that place of inner peace and equanimity, you know, just hold the light and just like, okay, you know, see what happens almost. We have 22 here, like kind of keep your cool, keep your balance, keep your equanimity. Yeah, so there is a rebirth, there's a new beginning. I think something very good is going to come out of this, but there's going to be challenges. It's like almost like, once again, it's like in the, what's going on in the world? Yeah, something's going to happen in the world. Yeah, I think Uranus in Gemini in the US with election and things like that. There's things going to like there's things going on. There are things going on. We don't have to worry, you know, it's because the collective, the whole earth and the collective is going through this purge, you know, all these things, all this purge, yeah. So nothing is weird or strange from a higher perspective. Ace of Cups, look at you, pile number 2. There's definitely like a spiritual awakening. You've gone through many spiritual awakenings. This is another one, a very purifying one. Very, very purifying one. Wow. 2 of Cups, yeah, coming into union here. Wow, you're gonna make the right action. Looks good here. And the Emperor. Wow. I mean, this is wow. So look at this. You will survive. And you will not only survive, you will thrive. Look at the Tower coming down, burning something down here. And look at you, the Emperor. You survived here. You're, once again, look at this light and shadow. Dark, light and shadow once again here. So somehow... Now also talking about duality once again. But somehow you will survive, you will thrive, and this will be a very powerful time for you. For some of you, you're not even affected by this. You are the light worker that are like taking the right action, that has transcended this, and does not being, you're not being sucked into the dark thoughts here. And this is causing some kind of spiritual awakening and some kind of unlocking of your destiny North Node here. Okay, pile number 2, I think we're going to stop there. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So the one thing universe is trying to fix for you now, and you felt drawn to this beautiful card. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. We have wind with change. Yeah, there is a storm here still. It's been going on for a couple of days now. So if you hear any noises, weird noises, it's the wind blowing outside. So wind of change, that's for you. Let's prepare the first half of your reading. We're going to do these smaller cards, but we're going to start with a couple of tarot cards. So what is the one thing the universe is trying to fix for you now? I think we're gonna do, yeah, 5 cards. That's the one. Yeah, lately I've been doing 5 cards. So let's see what we got. We have 9 of Swords. It's 3 a.m. and you are up thinking. We all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. Okay. We have the Hermit. There are some things that must be done on your own. 9 of Swords. The Hermit, 9, because the Hermit is also number 9 in Major Arcana. We have the Emperor. Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. Once again, is she looking at the time? Is it? No, it's a compass. Okay. Looking for something with looking for answers, because here she's like overthinking, and here she uses, here is the pendulum, and here is the compass. So something with looking for some answers. We have King of Pentacles. We have King of Pentacles. We have a shop here. Thanks for supporting your local witches. True success isn't about money. It's about happiness too. Okay. Are you thinking about your success? And we have, wow, 2 kings here. King of Wands. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. Nice. 2 kings ending your reading here. That's very nice. Very stable energy. King energy is very like, yeah, very stable roots here. And the Emperor. Wow, the Emperor, King of Pentacles, and King of Wands. Damn. Okay, wind of change. Look at this. Almost looks like, I don't know. I wouldn't even say a rebirth. I don't know what this is. It's like being lifted up into the light here. And almost like this, almost feels like the same somehow, you know, these two feels like the same. So this is like you almost. You're laying here, you can't sleep, you're thinking about your problems, you get carried away with your worries, you don't know how to solve them, and then the wind of change comes here. Look how you're being lifted up here. Some of you are going to have some kind of spiritual epiphany or realization, something, because the Hermit here, look at this. And I feel like I want to throw up. Yeah, that happens sometimes in my reading when there's like, when I feel like energy is being like released. And look at this, almost like it's going through your, light is going through your spinal cord, going through the whole you. Something is being released here. The Hermit, you know, you go inward looking for something here. There are some things that must be done on your own. So this, something is changing here. The direction is changing here with the compass, because then comes the Emperor. So there's a big change here, almost like a 360. How do you say that? 360? 190? Oh, forget about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can call me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, forget about that. I wanted to say you can call me stupid, and I never said something like that before, because I would never say something like that. So I don't know where that came from. So maybe you feel a little bit stupid about something, or maybe you're regretting something here, or maybe you feel like, I don't know, something is definitely like worrying you. And I think that once again, there's going to be like a complete shift here with the compass here. And the Emperor, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Wow, it's going to be like something super stable. You even have your, you can't see this coming because the solitary witch here, you know, you're sitting here in your hoodie, showing that you're a little bit like, almost like, yeah, I don't know, like you feel like a little bit depressed, and you're looking for answers here. And you're like, you're reading your books, but the Hermit is also beautiful energy. You know, you're working with yourself, but you have your back turned to, look at these, your backs are turned here. The Emperor knows the way here, sitting on the porch here, ready to go, you know. Now I know the direction. Here you're using your pendulum, looking for the direction and the answers. So I think like universe is trying to fix for you now is like get you on the right track. Get you on the right track, and somehow like not making you feel like, I don't even like to use that word stupid again almost, but yeah, like, I don't know, maybe somebody made you feel stupid. Somebody was projecting onto you that you're stupid or that you're a bad person, like something with like you have to prove yourself, or I don't know what, but you're lonely here, you're alone here, and it's a little bit sad. And I think it's going to shift here, and I don't know, maybe something temporary that happened, but there's a wind of change here, so something will shift here. They will help you with this to get you back on the right track. King of Pentacles, your own shop here. Look at this. Thanks for supporting your local witches. Look at you, how happy you are. You have created something here. Your vision came through. The King of Wands is the visionary, you know, and the King of Pentacles, you know, the master manifester, making things come true. This is a King of Wands, King of Pentacles, you know, this is the business owners. These are the successful, you know, very wealthy, emotionally, mentally, you know, the wealthy, very wealthy actually, you know, very successful, wealthy kings. Yeah, successful, abundant, and wealthy kings here. Even the Emperor, you know, very power, it's like masculine power, so much masculine power here about taking action. So something is like coming to fruition here, and you're sad about this here because you can't see it. But yeah, so they're trying to get you back on track. And I think for some of you, this can come as a spiritual epiphany, like something happening to you, something changing your energy in some way. Change! 2 times! Something changing your energies in some way. Yeah, change. And yeah, I thought this was the card. Yeah, it was in the other, it was in pile 2, we had the air balloons. So anyways, lift you up like an air balloon. So you are like, I wouldn't say like in the gutter, but like you are like struggling, you know, in some way. You're struggling in some way, and it's something is worrying you. And now it's like wind of change is going to come here and lift you up. So yeah, lift you up. Why is everything crooked? Let's see. Okay, that's better. Lift you up. Okay, let's also lift up the cards a little bit. Number 4, you can carve something out. 4 days or 4 weeks. And number 4, once again, the Emperor is number 4 in Major Arcana, and number 4 is always about stability. So stability will be brought to you. You're worried about something here, and it's not, some area of your life doesn't feel stable. It doesn't feel harmonious. You don't have it. You want it, you don't have it. And it's worrying you. Then now it will sort out. 4 days or 4 weeks, pile number 3. Something will be solving for you here, or at least you will feel like you're on track. You're back on track to manifesting your big vision here with the King of Wands, working on your dream, and, you know, building that house, building that shop, that business, you know, manifesting your new house, manifesting your new job, whatever it is that you want here, you're right on track. You know, back again, 4 days, 4 weeks. So it seems like it's like the wind of change is really now for you. This is happening really, really now for you. Yeah, this is happening now. It's almost urgent to help you. It feels like almost like you're worrying, like there's like a lot of unnecessary worry and rumination about something that won't, like you're worrying about something that won't happen almost. Yeah, like some kind of worst case scenario, it's not gonna happen. We have throat chakra. I talk, but I fear expressing myself. So an underactive throat chakra. Yeah, it could be that you're not sharing this with someone, or you don't have anybody to share this with. You want to talk about this, or you don't feel like you're being understood. You don't feel like people understand you, or you don't have somebody that you can turn to express this problem that you have. Yeah, so like something you're carrying this, and why that makes me feel like I want to cry. It's like almost like you're carrying all of this by yourself. And it's making you, maybe you have a hard time sleeping. It's causing a lot of stress on your nervous system. It's causing a lot of stress. Yeah, you have a hard time sleeping maybe, and things like that. It could even be that you have a hard time connecting with people because you feel like you can't share this in some way, and I don't know why. Maybe it is sensitive, maybe it is like just people haven't gone through the same experience, so they don't understand you. But like somehow, you know, you feel a little bit alone in this. We have the Hermit here. Yeah, you feel a little bit alone in this. I don't necessarily think that's bad. I just feel like, yeah, it's the way it is. You know, many of us, you know, we go through things, and sometimes it's just like that. You know, we have nobody to talk about it about. Yeah, so the universe and your guides, you can talk to them. I would say like you could pray, and you can like, yeah, just talk in your head with your guides, and because they really listen to you. And once again, I feel like this is for pile number 3. I think this is in the end for this to shift. So I do feel like the shift is very close. Also 4 days, 4 weeks. Yeah, I feel like the shift is very close. So I don't want to go in too much into the situation because it feels like unnecessary. It feels like, yeah, this is going to be over pretty soon. There's a change. You're going to lift up from this. You're going to be right back on track, and things are going to start solving for you. And there's no need to dwell in this stress and these worries. Look at that. Sacral chakra. I feel jealousy. Overactive sacral chakra. Okay. I feel jealousy. There's something I feel like you feel like, I don't know, this is a little bit like you are going to get, pile number 3, you're going to get what you deserve, and what you are worthy. And you are worthy a life that will make people jealous. Yeah, some people will become jealous, but you are worthy of it. Listen how I called myself stupid in the beginning of the reading, you know, which I never do, which was so strange. So yeah, almost like this reflected like a part of you that there's almost like a part of you where you think like you're not good enough. And you know, if we grow up with parents that never compliment us, that never sees us, that never gives us unconditional love, we're not going to think there's something wrong with our parents. We're going to think there's something wrong with us. So something with like, for some of you, there could be like you were working through some kind of emotions and thoughts when it comes to self-worth. And I feel like it's the end of the healing. Like almost like you did like a lot of healing, because we have the Hermit here. You know, so you have done a lot of healing. Hermit is connected to Virgo, which is connected to the 6th house, which is connected to health and work, but like an everyday routine. So it feels like you've been taking care of yourself a lot. You've been trying to do the right things. I feel like you have healed a lot, because I do once again feel like it's in the end here. It's just like a little shift here that's going to happen, where things are really going to start to become, you're really going to start to manifest big with the Emperor, King of Pentacles, and King of Wands. You know, this is not small energy. manifestations, big time manifestations here. So yeah, and I think, you know, maybe you're scared of, you know, I grew up with a narcissistic mom. So, yeah, you know, this is definitely my part. Yeah. And I know, you know, if I shine, you know, if I am very happy and if I am very successful, my mom always brings me down very quickly by saying something about my siblings or saying something about somebody else. Somebody did something better than me, or, you know, she tries to somehow like somehow make me insecure and things like that. So somehow, you know, sometimes I've noticed like I don't want to become very loved and I don't know, very seen and things like that, because there is some kind of uncomfort that like somebody's gonna hurt me if I'm too happy. This sounds so strange, but this is the way it is, you know, growing up with a narcissistic parent, everything is upside down. So it's like almost like maybe it's okay for you to be happy. It's going to be okay for you to be happy. It's going to be okay for you to shine. It's going to be okay for you to be successful. And it's even going to be okay that people are going to be jealous about it. It's all going to be okay. Somehow you've been working through like a lot of things that like almost like subconscious feelings and thoughts and emotions. You have brought them from the subconscious into the conscious, and you've been like healing a lot, working with yourself a lot. You've been you've been doing like a lot of good things, you know, and you're bound to have that big shift. And I feel like it's coming here. That big shift will come. Yeah, I really feel like it's coming, and the universe is helping you this with now. The one thing universe is trying to fix for you now is make you see that you are right on track, but also start manifesting those bigger things. Maybe that dream job that you want. Maybe that dream house that you want. Maybe that big change in your financial situation that you need and that you want. Maybe that move. Maybe this, maybe that. Yeah, these big things. It's time now. You did the work and it's time now, and you are worthy. Pile number 3. What makes me want to cry? Yeah, you are worthy. You are worthy. So let's see here. We have some small cards here as well. What did I do? Yeah, we're gonna do this card. Yeah, let's do this card. We have Uranus. Wow! Revolution. I love Uranus. So Uranus, Aquarian energy. Pluto moving into Aquarius. Yeah, you know what? Pluto moving into Aquarius will bring a lot of wealth, especially to Capricorn people, I think, you know? Yeah, because, you know, I am rising Capricorn, Venus Capricorn, so, you know, the last 16 years has been hell. Yeah, it was the last 16 years, so if you have Capricorn placements or Aries, Cancer, Libra, cardinal signs. So once again, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn has it's been extra tough for these signs during 2008 to 2024. It's coming to an end now. Pluto is moving into Aquarius, and it's going to bring like a lot of wealth. And I think, you know, especially for the cardinal signs, and especially for Capricorn. So if you have like strong Capricorn placements or something like that. But this is a general reading, so this applies to you as well. There is change coming here. Revolution. And Uranus, yes, it's the planet that breaks things down. It's unpredictable. It breaks the barriers. And I think this is what it does for you. It's going to break the old and the new. And the old, you have been working hard on yourself. You've been healing. You have been doing this alone. You haven't been able maybe to share your journey with someone because maybe it has been a very spiritual journey. I know, the only person, you know, I have a lot of people actually, you know, I have you, I can talk to you. I'm so happy for that. Yeah, but sometimes I know many people, you know, you can't talk to your family members, and, you know, you can't share this very inner sacred, but also at times very tough and challenging journey with someone. So, you know, you have been on this lonely, solitary path. It's been very sacred, but it's also been very challenging. So it's like this is a shift here. And even, you know, the Hermit is a very inward energy. And then we have the Emperor, King here, which is very external energy. So it's like almost like it's done, you know, Pluto leaving Capricorn. We're done with that hard work. Pluto moving into Aquarius. Yes, it's still going to be work, but it's different. We're going to break barriers. We're going to step into new ground and new territories and like manifest big. There's going to be wealth coming into a lot of people, and we're going to like change the world in some kind of new energy. And you're a part of this, and you are ready. You are ready. You've did the work now to when this change is coming here, and you're bound to lift with this. You're bound to lift up high with this. Enjoy and reap the rewards of all those years of healing. Maybe 9 years, because I saw just 9 nines. Yeah, some of you 9 years. Yeah, you know, you reap the rewards of that. We have inner child. That's beautiful. And we have news. Yeah, good news. Good news is coming. I know it. I just know it. Yeah, I just know it. You know, you have released things from your inner child. Look, it's even smiling here. You have released things from your inner child. Good news are bound to come now. This is gonna come. Pile number 3. It is going to come here. You know, all those things that you deserve. All those things in your good karma that you couldn't cash in. You couldn't cash in because you were working through another phase and cycle of your life. You were working through lack, maybe. You were working through, you know, we can't live a life in abundance and happiness if we are meant to on our soul's path, if we're meant to heal the wounds of not having abundance, of not having this and that. So it's like almost like you've been working through the things of not having this and that. And you know, but once again, this cycle is coming to an end now. So it's going to be different here. And I think for you, pile number 3, this is going to be big time change for you. This is going to be big time change for you. You're going to feel the energies shift. By next year, you're going to feel the energy shift. And I always say, like, I've been feeling like 2026, many of us, our whole life is going to be really, we're really going to feel, we're really going to live some kind of new timeline. Service, yeah, and maybe even being called to, look at this. King of Wands, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. Yeah, so maybe even stepping into service of others. Somehow guide, help, do something for animals, for children, do something for other people. Because there's a lot of wealth here coming in. What are we going to do with all this wealth? Put it in the bank account? Yes, we can put some in the bank account, but it's nice to do something for somebody else. I think we're also meant to share our wealth and support people, be of service for the better good of mankind, you know, and for the better good of, you know, animals and children and all these things, you know. So it's in your plan here. You're going to have enough time. You're going to be healed, you know. You're not going to be alone anymore. There's no necessary for you to hide in the cave anymore. You're out of the cave. So you have time, you have health, you have money, you have abundance, you have success, you have compassion. What are you going to do with all this? Of course, you want to share it. You know, this is a natural attribute, or like, what is it, the virtue, you know, that comes with walking on the spiritual path and changing yourself so much. It comes this natural will to serve in some way, help people, to bring like healing or harmony or balance or some kind of help, you know, in their everyday life as well. So I see this as well. Archangel Raquel, justice, harmony, and solutions. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this sums up everything. Justice, harmony, and solutions. Yeah, solutions will come to you. Justice will come to you. What is rightfully yours will be yours. Maybe you will even get a cute guy here. So yeah, and harmony will come. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it will come to you. Let's see what else we got. We have behind a mask. The world will see who you truly are. Pile number 3, and the world will see who you truly are. In the beginning of my spiritual awakening, 9 years ago, I can't even remember, I think it's like 8-9 years ago now, people thought I was crazy because I bought a van. I moved in with my twin flame, and I remember one of my friends met my ex, and he said like, yeah, did you hear what happened to Angel? She's gone crazy, she's into all that spiritual stuff, you know. And they were all laughing at me, my family members, you know, friends, they were all laughing at me, you know, thinking that I was crazy. But yeah, of course, now they have changed their mind because of the success that came with it. But anyways, you know, this is something with you as well. They will see, you will show people your true face almost, and it's going to create some jealousy, but that is fine, you know, that is fine. You're not gonna be, you will like, something with transcending the fear of being seen and being successful and being in the spotlight, because this also has to do something with past lifetimes. You were in the spotlight, you were seen, you were highly connected, and it caused jealousy and it caused like backstabbing and things like that. So it's like something with, maybe we should do a reading, like why do you have a fear of being seen or being successful or being in the spotlight? If you like that idea, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me see how it feels. And we have fears. I didn't even see this card. I just put it here. Look at this. They went so good together. Behind a mask and fears, stand in your power. Look at you. Shine. And It's funny how this is two different oracle decks, completely two different oracle decks. It looks like the same woman on the cards. It looks like the same woman on the cards. And one is behind the mask. She's behind the mask here. She's not showing the world who she really is, but look at her connection. You can see she's connected. Look at the light around her. Yes, you know, there is still some things maybe she hasn't released yet here, but she is connected and she's full of light here. And now she's fierce, standing in her power. The bear, she's riding the wolf here actually. Yeah, it's the wolf. I thought it was a bear. Yeah, it made me think of healing here. So you have a very strong healer here. And you're meant to be successful. It will cause jealousy in people. And that's fine. Yeah, I don't even know who this is, but let's take, I think, maybe 2 or 3 more tarot cards. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we have here. We have 7 of Swords. Oh no, she's gonna kill that poor little spider here. It makes me think are your actions really as selfless as you think? Something with releasing guilt and shame. Yeah, I feel like you keep feeling like there was like a lot of guilt and shame put on you. A lot of like you're a bad person, or like people like something with your childhood could be like it's reflected back to you that you somehow weren't good enough. This could also be, you know, if you had a perfect childhood, you know, or like good childhood, it could also be like something that you're carrying with you from past lifetimes. Like you had a normal parents and things like that, but you kept on carrying this feeling and you didn't know where it came from. So this could be like past lifetimes, and lucky you if you choose to be born into loving, kind and loving family. That means that, you know, really they were meant to support you also in healing this. Okay, forgive yourself for past actions is what I hear. So tricky energy or Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. For you, it's all about self-esteem, self-confidence. And 10 of Pentacles. Having it all looks different for everyone. So you're going to have it all, whatever that means for you. Once again, another card here that shows big time abundance and the Queen of Wands, success and being seen. Because Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. You have both the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. You're going to reach out to a lot of people. You're going to reach out both to men and women. Yeah, something with reaching out to both men and women. They're going to like you're going to help them all. Yeah, you're going to help them all some way with your wealth, with your knowledge, with your wisdom, with something that you can do. You can do something here. Yeah, there's something in your plan because you have service here. You're meant to do something. And I think you're going to overcome like a lot of tricky energy in your mind that you're not good enough, that you're a bad person, or that you're not smart enough, or this or that, or I don't know what's going on here. I think most of it is like almost like it's mirrored to or projected onto you to certain people that you had some kind of karmic connection with. And it feels like you're going to overcome that. You are overcoming that. So the one thing universe is trying to fix for you now is this shift here where you feel that you're right back on track to move towards all of this, because you're moving towards all of this. You're moving towards getting the things that you need and that you want, towards your abundance, but also towards you taking off the mask, completely showing the world who you are, being very fierce and standing here in your power with all your wealth, all your success, inner success and external success, ready to somehow live that super magical destined life of you, but also somehow being in service to other people, like living a biased life, living a good life, you know, pious, yeah, living a good life and being somehow sharing your light and love and wisdom with people or animals. She has a lot of cats here. For some of you, this is like, you know, animal sanctuary, you know, helping the animals or something like that. However it resonates for you. Okay, pile number 3, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.